how to train yourself to say no to things that you desire. It's self-discipline. Fasting in Ramadan is self-discipline. I don't know how to enjoy food. I don't know how to stop thinking about it. Just like, you know, we respect and love religions, Jewish religion, Christianity, Muslims, it's all religions, all beautiful. People with religion, if they stick with it, they try to be disciplined and be a good part of society. And every religion has given us scientists, good people out there that came from every culture, the Jewish culture, and every culture giving us a lot. The problem today is that I'm going to break my fast right now with my parents, and today is the first day of Ramadan, and I don't know how we can enjoy food. And there are 2 billion Muslims around the world. Let's say half of them are fasting, or less than a billion is fasting. But kids in Gaza, parents in Gaza, are sitting holding their kids today, trying to calm them down. We've seen all these videos, trying to calm them down and hoping they're not the next house to be bombed. They're not the next house to die. And we're here waiting for the sunset. Fasting is from sunrise to sunset. It's a way to discipline yourself, to feel with poor people. But more than that, there's a lot more to it. It's self-discipline. You learn how to, we're not eating. First, you cleanse in your body. It's also healthy. I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure there's some. You can look up some health to fast. Fasting from sunrise to sunset is just basically a timeline, just so you know before you had a watch, a clock in the desert, how to fast. And it's a time where you try to be pure, you try to feel with them, but also not for the poor, because you're not giving the poor much. You're actually disciplining yourself. It's self-discipline where you know you want to eat, but you cannot eat, and you know how people don't have food. And there's a lot of things that we desire. You desire to do things in moderation, but you might drink, you might smoke, you might, I don't know what you do. But everything that's not in moderation is not a good idea. So when you fast, it's your opportunity to cleanse your body and your mind and get closer to God, or whatever, or just do yoga, or it doesn't matter. It basically serves the same purpose whether you're a religious person or an atheist person. The benefits of fasting, it was done thousands years ago in the religious book. It was done to give you that time where once a year for a whole month you fast from sunrise to sunset. No food, no drink, no sex, nothing, nada. Zero, nothing. You get to work, you can go to work, you can do all that, but there's a chance for you to connect with God if you're religious, or if you're a chance for you to cleanse your body, a chance for you to feel with the poor, a chance for you to look what you're spending on food, where's your money going, what are you consuming, what are you putting in your body, and give your body a fresh start. And what's more important about it is perseverance. I want to talk about perseverance specifically because perseverance is embedded in the Palestinians' lives. And I'll tell you this from a personal experience. I've had, best friends when I was growing up at a young age, where they were shot, where they were killed. We ran from school. When we went home from school, there's 200-300 of us who go home, say like around 7-8 years old, we would run home, and then the Israeli, the IOF, not IDF, we're talking about the occupation. The IOF soldiers would shoot, not even rubber bullets, sometimes real bullets. So statistically speaking, we have to have a few people here, unalived. It's part of our life. So perseverance is important, that we always adapt. We always know how to deal with things. When someone dies in our culture, specifically, almost always because of the occupation, or someone goes to jail, like your dad or your little brother that's 13-year-old goes to jail for 20 years just because they threw rocks or they were accused of throwing rocks. We were taught to not sorrow. We don't know what sorrow is. If we keep wasting time being sorrow, we cannot survive on that earth. We cannot survive in that land. We cannot survive under occupation. We cannot send our kids to college. When we cannot build businesses. We can't do anything because we're trapped. Every time you leave your house, you're trapped. You can't import, you can't export, you can't travel. You're humiliated. When I was 5-6 years old, I was tear gassed. When my dad went shopping and I was in the car, I can still smell that tear gas. I felt it. My brother took me out of the car. They had a clash, and then the tear gas was next to my dad's car when my dad was shopping, and it was something I would never forget. My older brother, he helped me, and that's something embedded in my mind. I had a friend, the best friend, at the age of 14. He